How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we had begun Chapter 6 by going ahead and entering Flower Fields. Upon our arrival, we have noticed that the Winsterwood, whatever his name is, the Grand Tree kind of guy. He told us that Flower Fields is now, of course, plagued in darkness and dark clouds. There is no sunlight or any kind of enjoyment for many of the citizens here, and it's our duty to go ahead and fix that problem for him before we can even get an attempt to go to the Star Spirit. Mini disclaimer though, as I start this episode, a lot has been done already, and by a lot I mean prior to the ending of the last episode, we have already begun this exploring the Blue Gate part. I will go ahead and say you will be going ahead and talking over to what's her name again? Rosie. If I can go ahead and make my way over there. No, actually, no. Gotta go this way. The reason for that little mix-up is upon recording of this episode, a minor incident occurred with the save file where it did get corrupted, so a lot of the first 10 minutes of the video, while did get completed, isn't going to be in this recording. So everything you guys are going to see is roughly just a little bit of the chapter already done. And by that I mean I've already given the blueberry to the blue plant. I've already battled some of the enemies here, and I've already solved this puzzle first time. And you will encounter a small Lakitu mini boss fight. And upon first talking to Rosie, she will go ahead and tell you that she is the one that has the water stone after the Lakitus had dropped it. And upon that, you will also notice that she is the one that has the water stone because they had dropped it. And we have to find an item to trade of equal or even prettier value, so that way she can give it to us, so that way Lily can now have water and we can get the magical watering can to successfully be able to make our way over to the top of Flower Fields. That's just to put it shortly. We didn't exactly get too much yet, so I will be honest, we didn't exactly miss so much information. The only crucial thing I can think of that we really did miss was just the Lakitu fight, where it was a required mini boss fight that you would have done right there upon entering that area. But the next thing we are going to have to do is find the item that is going to be something that Rosie will take. If we go back to the red gate area, which is this one, go all the way back and meet with Petunia. Of course, just be careful with enemies. Be careful with enemies. And of course, like always, not careful with enemies. Get rid of this guy. And get rid of the zap. These things only have 3 health anyways. They have super high attack, as I already mentioned to you guys. But luckily, they have very low HP to kind of negate that. Just gonna try to avoid as much damage as I can. And get rid of these rough and puffs. Or rough puffs. Alright, I'm put in danger. Nice. My attack goes up by 2 now. Alright, so now let's continue avoiding some enemies. Put back in the regular state. I know there's... Oh no, there's enemies. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to her. Oh, Rosie told you to bring her something beautiful? Rosie really loves beautiful things above all else. She's a little self-involved. Have you noticed? Oh yeah. Well, of course you guys haven't, but she was a little bit of a bitch. She'd rather have something more beautiful than save one of her own flowery brethren. So, yeah. You really need help, huh? Okay, I'll help you. This tree and I are connected by our roots, so maybe 1 or 2 crystal berries will fall down if I shake the root. Yeah. Oh, phew. Oops, that was a bit unladylike. Rosie should be more than satisfied with that berry. Alright, and with that, we got the crystal berry. A glittering berry made of crystal. Yeah, that's certainly a nice piece of jewelry right there. And now that you have the crystal berry, that will be something certainly Rosie will take with great consideration. Just, of course, avoid more enemies. I'm really going to need to heal up as well, because I feel like a fight's going to be coming soon. Not these guys, though. I don't want to be fighting these guys. Oh, yo. Okay, so now we go through this puzzle again. Now that I've done it enough times to know where everything is now. At the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I did get a little bit lost. One thing I will mention that I did mention on the video that got cut off is, if you guys remember in the last episode when we saw the well back when we were heading towards a bit east when we were first meeting with not Lily, what was that? It was one of the other Posies. I think it was Posy or Rosie. It was Posy. It was Posy. And there was a well a little bit east of her room. That well, if you do give whoever screamed the "is someone there" kind of call, if you give them a blue berry, you know, the one that we gave to the blue flower guard, they will give you a flower saver badge. That is one of two of in the game. The flower saver badge is really just another way of decreasing your badge points by, your flower point usage of badges that use it by 1, but it requires 6 badge points to use. In my opinion, in this game, it's honestly not that great, just because for 6 badge points, the same equivalent for like a defense plus or a power plus, you're only decreasing the flower point usage of badges by 1. It's not exactly a great trade-off. In the next installment of this game, it is the same badge only uses 4 flower badge points, which is a little bit less. It's still better, but it's still not a badge I typically use. That's totally up to you if you want to use it. It's still a great badge. I'm not saying that it's bad. Just for the amount of badge points for its usage, it could be around 3 or 4 like in the next game would be. Totally up to you if you want to use it. It's all up to you. But now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk to Petunia. Have you found anything? Yeah, but fine. Oh, how pretty. I love it. That's so much nicer than this ugly old stone. Oh, come on, that's not cool. You better hurry back and give this stone to Lily. Make sure she knows that she was saved because of me. That's some old... That's some cat. We saved her, you little greedy ass... Okay, whatever. And we get the water stone. A magical stone. Water springs from it. Oh, such loveliness. I've gotten so beautiful that I'm starting to scare myself. Who's the most beautiful flower in all of Flower Fields? That is me, of course. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. So now our job is to go ahead and head back to Lily and give her the water stone so that way water can be brought to her. And that way we can get water. Also should note that, of course, like I stated last time, we do need 3 items, and technically once we get in contact with Lily, we will be getting all 3, but there is still one hidden element that all plants need, and that is sunlight. And as you can see, there's no sun in this place, but I'll elaborate on that a little bit more. Let's just head over to her. I think it's this way. Just want to avoid the amazing. I'm put in peril because of that. Oh my god. I think I should be able to take out this one though, right? Yeah, alright, since I'm put in peril, let's just go ahead and attack it. Ooh, 14 damage. Although you really only get one opportunity to do so because, yeah. Alright, we get some of our health back. Just gotta be careful with the zaps and the amazing daisies. And the amazing daisy's still there. Alright, now let's head over. Wait, no, is this the well? Yeah, I went the wrong way. Guys, I never said I was a great gamer. But when you go the wrong way, you really do look like a fool. If I got hit by the Bazap, I would have had to have wasted a life stream. Alright, I'm gonna be right back with you guys. I do want to go ahead and heal up, and then I'll meet you guys back at, back when we were gonna go ahead and meet up with Lily. I'll see you guys in just a quick second. Alright, we are making our way back over to where Lily should be, and once we cross through here, we now see where we need to be. I'm gonna go ahead and have Sushi out ready for this, because once we give her the water stone, we will see everything we need to get the water we need. Let's go. Come on, come on, let's go, come on. No more distraught, Lily. We will have your item once again. Oh, it's the water stone. Quickly, put it in that hole there. Okay. Yo. And then Mario just gets spat out like a waterfall. Like a geyser, yeah. Hey, he's running off screen. Then he just falls down to earth. And there we go. Opens up one of those paths there too. He got knocked down. Oh, it's water. Sweet water. The spring is full of water. I'm floating again. Oh, this is paradise. Thank you so very much. I'll give you some miracle water from the spring. Here you are. And we get the miracle water. Very cold water. It glitters in the sun. So this is the most nourishing water around. It's water with a little lily extract. If you use this miracle water on any plant, it'll grow like gangbusters. But not right now, because there's no sun. Oh yes, great idea. You should go see about getting the sun back into the sky. A resourceful guy like you must have some idea about how to get the sun back up again. I bet you'll do it. You saved me after all. Alright, and now we do have a way. One of the sections in the main section of Flower Fields, there is a bubble plant, that's what it's called, and we need to give it a bubble berry. In fact, now that we open up this pathway for us, Sushi can now take us over here, and when we hit the tree, we get the bubble berry. It does restore 5 HP, but for our purposes, that's not what we're going to be using it for. We need it as a method of transportation. And as we go ahead, just got to be careful with enemies. Oh, Amazing Daisy! Amazing Daisy! I get a second chance. Wait, do I have something that'll work on it, or no? I do have the Dizzy Doll, right? Okay, I'll try using that. This stupid thing got in the way. Stupid zaps. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of those, and then I'm gonna see if I can try to get the Amazing Daisy. Because I want that. Only because for XP, it's crazy good. But it does have 20 HP, so you gotta have to paralyze it or get rid of it somehow. Or get it to stay somehow. And that didn't work. Alright, now we got rid of that. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the Amazing Daisy again. We get a second chance at it. If you guys saw the last time I tried encountering it, it was a pretty pathetic ball. There we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use the Dizzy Doll first. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mega Shock first. Let me see if that'll work. Or maybe not. Dang, she's not fazed by it. Maybe the Dizzy Doll will work? Okay, I guess not. I guess she isn't fazed by those kind of things. Whatever. Okay, we missed out again. I will go ahead and battle all these guys to go ahead and get a level up for my partners. Actually, no. I do want to say that because there is one thing that we should be coming up on, and I will go ahead and do that one instead. But I do want to make our way over back to the bubble plant so we can start unlocking the next part. And I will say this, I will admit, if it weren't for that section that got cut off, we would have actually been done, we probably could have been done a little bit later, but because of poor editing choices, we may be done with Chapter 6 a little bit sooner. In terms of length, Chapter 6, I guess, can be categorized as like one of the easier chapters just because there isn't too much to do. There's a lot of puzzles, but there's not exactly too much to do. So we may be done a little bit earlier than I thought. We'll see how this goes. But now that we gave the bubble plant, we get a transportation bubble. There, isn't it great? Take us over. You see how unfair that is? Like, oh, I'm gonna run away for now. Luckily, we haven't had one instance where we failed to run away. That's pretty lucky. I'm gonna ignore that coin. Make our way over, and I do want to have one out though. Lakitus. Oh, badge. Let me see if I can make my way up there. I need Bombette for that. If you guys are familiar with that badge, it's kind of like a badge we already have now. It's the Super Hammer badge, if I go ahead. Or the Mega Smash, excuse me. Mega Smash badge. It hammers an enemy with a huge amount of attack power. It is one of the best hammer badges in the game. Although for you guys have already noticed, I don't exactly use my hammer badge like that, so it's not exactly a bad badge, but it's not the one that I use like that. The music has turned a little bit more ominous. We can't make our way up this way. We have to go ahead and break the bomb. I mean, break the rock. That should bring down the path a little bit. Which it does. Very slowly, but it still brings it down. Hey, hello. I've never thought anybody would come up all the way here. I'm the sun. No, that's not entirely true. I should say I was the sun. The clouds that came out of the Puff Puff machine that Huff and Puff built. Those clouds keep me from climbing into the sky. I am a complete failure as a sun. All of those flowers and plants and flower fields are suffering. Where is it? You mean the Puff Puff machine? I think it's east of here. The clouds seem to come from over there. What do you want to know? Do you think you can break the Puff Puff machine? Nah, that is no way. Don't strain yourself. You might as well go home. No, we shan't give up. We shall go. Come on, Bombette. We shall break the Puff Puff machine somehow. And it is east from here, so at least we know where to go. But we get held up by something. Hey, hold up. Wait, man. Hey, man, I don't think we've ever met, have we? I mean, you're Mario, right? My name is Lackluster. Or no, it's Michael. No, oh yeah, Spike. Yeah, I'm Spike. Well, whatever, never mind. Look, I don't have a problem with you personally, but I got orders from Puff and Puff. Sorry, man, but I had to give you a bit of a beatdown. Like I said, man, sorry. Did that sound cool? Yeah, that's always sound cool. Yeah. Here it comes, man. Alright, so we have a required mini boss fight with Lackluster. Interesting. Let's see what we have about this guy right here. Or Spike. He said his name is Spike. He seems to be a Lackluster, but he's the weirdest one I've seen. And with a max HP of 50, attack power of 4 with no defense, he throws spiky eggs. Is it just me, or did he call himself Spike, Michael, and Lackluster? What an odd guy. I have to wonder just what his real name is. True. Alright, but Lackluster is, or Spike, or Michael, whatever his name is, he should be no problem. 50 HP is still a decent amount of health, but with only 4 attack, it's not exactly the most threatening out there of enemies we've faced before, so we should be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Watt. I'm just gonna charge up enough so that way I can do enough power to get rid of him pretty quickly. Just gonna do one more charge. Bring him down to more health. I'm trying to like build up enough power so that way it's very nasty. Especially if I get down to what is that called? Terrell? If I can be, but I don't think I will. No, I can't be. I'm in an even number HP. I'll charge one more time, attack, and then I should be able to do a good amount of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and attack. 17! That's freaking crazy! Yep, and with also the, I think it's one of the badges that decreases my, also increases my defense. That also helps to endanger. That's what you call clean strats, kids. Ah, man, you're tough as nails. Oh, I give up, man, I give up. Go on, do your worst. I'm not afraid of it. Hey, do whatever you do to guys that you've defeated. Fire flower in the eye, Pabok. Wait! Ah, no, Lackey Lulu. No, please have mercy on my poor sweet Lackluster. Ah, don't call me Lackluster. it's Spike, remember? I told you I changed my name last month. Come on now. Man, I mean, gee whiz, you're always embarrassing me like this. Although for some reason it makes me like you even more. I mean, wait, no. Did I say that out loud? Forget what I said. Anyway, I lost a challenge man to man, so we have to settle this. I have to face the music. Mario, please forgive him. My lackluster was just following Huff and Puff's orders. Yeah, we'll forgive, because we're nice. Really? Oh, for real? You'll forgive him? Oh, thank you. Stop calling me lackluster. It's such a stupid name. My name is Spike. Spike! Don't you ever listen to me? I'm beginning to think that this whole deal is stupid. I was working for Huff and Puff to be part of something big, but all I've been doing is picking pointless fights. This isn't what I wanted in life. What I wanted was... Hey man, I've got a question. What in the world are you doing all this fighting for? For myself, for world peace, no reason. Why Spike? Why? Because Spike is a million times cooler. Lackluster is the dumbest name ever. It just doesn't fit the image of a dangerous rebel like me. The name doesn't matter, man. Whatever. What matters is this. I've decided I'm going with you. You're the real deal. Traveling around with you has got to be cool as it gets. Oh no, Lackluster, you can't leave me. Please take me with you. Aw, Lackey Lulu, chill out. You've got to understand. I'm doing this for you, don't you see? I'm going. I gotta be a man. Wait for me. I'll return as much more manly lackitude. Oh, okay. I'll wait for you, Lackluster. But you'll be sorry if you don't come back to me in one piece. I swear, if you make me worry, I'll take a spiny and... Okay, enough of that. I guess I better make sure I'm tougher than you by the time I come back, huh? See me off with a smile now. You're so much cuter when you show me those pearly whites. Bye for now. Alright, ladies and gents, and with that, the final party member has joined our arsenal. Lackluster, or Spike, has joined your party. So pressing C down on the C-pad to ride Lackluster over spikes and lava. And while in battle, he can attack by throwing a spiny egg and with his spiny flip ability. Or attack all enemies by throwing many spiny eggs at once with spiny surge. So this is good. Spike is a pretty good, or Lackluster, whatever you want to call him. He's going to be called Lackluster for our case. He is a pretty good final ally for Mario, and he is also like a similar method of riding Sushi through water with the kind of ability of Paracarry, where he can traverse us through many locations where you can't exactly walk on them, like the spikes that we saw here, and in the coming chapters, lava that we'll see soon. Alright, and now that Lackluster has joined our party. Oh, my Lackluster, come back to me soon. I'll be waiting with a smile. Ah, come on, call me Spike. Yeah, it's never gonna happen, man. All right, now with our new party member, and also with some poor editing choices, we will call it an end for today on this episode. Very interesting stuff that's happened. I'll go ahead and worry about that star piece in a moment. So, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. I do want to apologize again in advance for the minor editing setback. Hopefully that should be resolved by next episode, where that won't be the case and everything should be in one-to-one detail. But for next episode, what I do plan to do is going ahead, now that we have Spike, we can actually finally, of course, complete the entire area, and should lead us to the final moment of being able to access Huff and Puff. But we'll worry about that next time. So guys, this has been your boy Ron. Till next time, I'll see you guys back here at Flower Field, so we can go ahead and find a way to bring back sunlight to help out Mr. Sun. I'll see you guys then.